Hello everybody, it's Vinyl Rich here with Super 7-inch number 2. I got a shitload of 7 inches I'm going to show. All picture sleeves. Well, one of them's kind of not. First one I'm going to show is one I showed in my number 1, and it's a Teriyaki Asthma. And the reason I'm showing it again is I said Nirvana was misspelled. I guess Nirvana is not misspelled. The N at the end looks like an H, but I think it's supposed to be an N. But Kurt Cobain's name is misspelled. And let me see. I'll get a close up of that. Right here you can see it says Kurd. And then if you look over here, even his last name, Cobain, is spelt wrong. Pretty cool. This came out before Nirvana had any albums out. And I have one more of those comps, 7-inch comps, Teriyaki Asthma. This is volume 3. And this is a all-female one. It's Babes in Toyland, L7, Fright, Wig, and Dickless. Really cool stuff. And right here, I got a Sub Pop single here, Dickless. Really cool. This is a great I'm a Man. Their version of I'm a Man is fantastic. And I'm going to do a few more of these 7-inch videos. And one of them I'm going to do is I'm going to show all my Sub Pop 7 inches. That'll probably be my next one. And then the one after that, I'll probably show all my Mystic. Whoa, son of a bitch! All my Mystic Records 7 inches. This is Doggy Style Mystic Records. And I'll probably combine that with my Posh Boy. And this is a really good single. Doggy Style, great fun band. Now this is one that I showed in the last one, Gigantor. Somebody made a comment about it. I thought I'd show it again. This song is a great song. They used to play it on K-Rock all the time, and it wasn't on any of their albums. It might be on a compilation album, but their regular studio albums, this song was not on. But I thought I would show my other Dickies 7 inches. I have not a shitload, but this is a fantastic one here. It's the Dickies, Give It Back, and You Drive Me Ape. Both songs are on their first album. Fantastic. This is a great one. It's on white vinyl. I have too many records here I'm not going to show. And this is another one that's fantastic. The Dickies, Paranoid, backed with I'm Okay, You're Okay. And this one's on clear vinyl. Dickies were one of the first bands that had their vinyl on colored vinyl. But anyways, I saw the Dickies a number of times at the Whiskey A Go Go. And when they had Chuck Wagon, they were a fantastic band in concert. Their first 2 albums are good, but they don't really capture how great they were in concert. But anyways, one time when we went to go see the Dickies, there was a table up on the upstairs part, and it was reserved. We were kind of wondering about it. And it turned out Ozzy Osbourne showed up, and he was watching the Dickies. Yeah, very cool. Their cover of Paranoid it's really great. It's just like, Paranoid's a fast song, but they just kick it into overdrive. And this one here's a couple of covers that they do really fast. Silent Night is they do a really good version. And they do Sounds of Silence. And that one doesn't really work as well, in my opinion. And then I got one more Dickies 7-inch. And this is a bootleg. It's The Dawn of the Outtake. And on side 1 it has Cross-Eyed Tammy, Monkey See, Monkey Do. And side 2 has Why Do You Do. And these are studio outtakes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know. I don't have time to show the records. Now, the Dickies, if you don't know, they were one of the first wave of punk bands in LA. 78. I think they formed in 77, 78. And this is another one, the Weirdos. This is on Bomp Records, and it's Destroy All Music. Why Do You Exist? And A Life of Crime from 1977. Great band here. And this is another one of their 7 inches. Solitary Confinement, backed with We Got the Neutron Bomb. Unfortunately, this one is a bootleg. It is not an original. The original, they did a good version, a good job. It even has the Danger House Records logo, but it is a boot. Here's another one from 1980, I believe. Yeah, this is a 1980 7-inch. Message from the Underworld, back with Teenage. Teenage is a song from 1978. Very cool. This very cool band. And then I got one more, Weirdos, and this is a bootleg. It's Ranting in a Rubber Room. It's Weirdos Rehearsals, recorded in Hollywood in 1977. And it's pretty cool. It's a double, two albums, 7 inches. And I got another bootleg here, which is 2 7 inches. And it's the Wake Up to the Great Taste of Kellogg's Punk Tarts. And it's the Go-Go's, recorded live at the Whiskey in 1978. And there's like 1, 2, 3 songs here. They don't even know what the name of the songs are. And none of these songs are on their, when they went pop. You know, they signed to the big label. The songs are Robert Hilburn. He was a music critic for the LA Times. Walking in the Sand. The second side, they don't know the names of the songs. The third side is Screaming and Party Pose. And the final side is Overrun, Just a Number, and the final song, they don't know the name. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Now this here is Public Image second 7-inch. Death Disco. And what's weird about this, it's like, here's the top, but it's like the sleeve is upside down. Death Disco and No Birds Can Sing. Really good. It's I think Death Disco was Swan Song, if I remember right, off their second album. And here's one more, Public Image, Flowers of Romance, obviously off of their third album, Flowers of Romance. And for those that are interested, I Like Peel Day will probably be next week. Flowers of Romance. That's a cool cover right there. I dig that. Now these next 6 or 7, they're 7 inches. They're songs that I like the song, but I didn't really want to buy the album, quite frankly. Most of my 7 inches are punk or obscure type stuff, but not all of them. And this is a song that used to play on MTV, The Future So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades by Timbuk 3. Great song. I don't know how the album sounds. I wasn't really, I guess, interested in finding out. I just bought the 7-inch. Another one, same story, The Screaming Blue Messiahs, I Want to Be a Flintstone. That is a great song. And this is a picture of what the album looks like. But yeah, that's a good song. Another great song, punk song, by the Surf Punks, Shark Attack. Shark Attack, Shark Attack, get out of the water and don't look back. And it's backed with Spoiled Brats from Malibu. Great song. Their album's not so great. So I had heard that album before, so I knew the album wasn't all that. But if I find it nowadays for cheap, I'll get it. Another one that's not punk at all, it's Shalamar with Dead Giveaway. Fantastic song. Dance type number. And I wasn't interested in buying the album. And another one, similar vein, is Soul to Soul, Keep on Moving. Keep on Moving. Another really cool. Oingo Boingo, Not My Slave. This is one of their later. I wasn't going to buy this album here. I was not about to buy that album. But I thought the song was really good, actually. And one more is The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. I think that's a great song. But I didn't want to explore. I didn't explore if the whole album is good or not. I really don't know. I've never ever heard anything else by this band. And this is Buffalo Stance by Nina Cherry. I think this song is fantastic. Now this is the one that isn't really a picture sleeve, but it is a pretty interesting sleeve. So I figured I would show it. And I have heard that this album is actually a really good album. Now, more punk. This is Warzone, Lower East Side Crew EP. This is Revelation Records, #1. First record released by Revelation Records out of New Haven, Connecticut. They released a lot of that late 80s New York hardcore punk. This is Fear. It's Fuck Christmas on one side, and the other side is Bleep Christmas. It's the same song, except they just bleep it when they say the F word on the other side. So I guess, you know, that side is more radio friendly. And it's got a little Christmas tree with a pretty cool single. This is a song that was not on the record. And I got a bootleg here by Fear. Live from New York. It's Saturday Night Fear. This is when they were... John Belushi invited them to perform on Saturday Night Live, and they did I Don't Care About You, Beef Bologna, and New York's Alright If You Like Saxophones. Great little set. An Australian band here, the Psychotic Turnbuckles. Really cool stuff here. This is late 80s or early 90s, I think. This is 1978. This one came out. The Vibrators. I always thought this was a really cool artwork. Automatic Lover. Back with Destroy by the Vibrators. Now, one of my favorite Paisley Underground bands was the Pandoras. This is their single EP. Really cool side. I mean, really cool. Really, that's a cool design, front and back. And instead of side 1 and side 2, they have green side and purple side. But yeah, this is a great. If you ever run across this, pick it up. And this is their second single, Hot Generation and You Don't Satisfy. Also, it's got also a great single, and it's got a good shot of the band playing live right there and on the beach. Here's one I picked up, I think, for 10 cents. There was a record store in Bakersfield going out of business, and all their 45s were 10 cents, and I probably picked up 15 or so. And this was Jane's Addiction, the Mountain Song, is it? I wish I would have bought their albums when they came out. I bought them on CD. And yeah, this is a cool song. One of my favorite current bands is Nod. Right there you can see. And it's Nod, Fifth Son backed with Fifth Dub. This is my only 7-inch by Nod, and I don't know if they have very many 7 inches. This is Gorilla Biscuits. This is a 1992 reissue on Revelation Records. And yeah, this was, looks like it was produced in Huntington Beach on some other Orangatunes records. But yeah, this is a second press. Really, they did a really good job of it, though. It says Revelation Records on there, but yeah, I know this is not a first press. A really cool band out of, is it Washington or Oregon? I don't know. Up there, the Pacific Northwest. Tacoma, Washington, it says on that one. But this is Girl Trouble. Girl Trouble. Old Time Religion. Back with Tarantula. God dang. I got a dick in my mouth. I can't talk. Really cool band. And I got another single by them. This is Girl Trouble. When Opposites Attract. Back with Gospel Zone. And special bonus song, Homework. This is a band that I don't know why I bought that 145 or that 7-inch. And whenever I saw them on 7-inch, I bought them. But I never did buy any of their albums. And one third one I have by them is Blue Christmas Sleigh Ride. Back with Kings of Rock. Very cool stuff. Flesh Eaters, 7-inch. On Upsetter Records. Very cool. This was a good lineup. He had some of the best of the punk, LA punk band, musicians. This is a great single here by the Four Skins. Yesterday's Heroes. Back with Justice. Get Out of My Life. On Secret Records? Yeah, Secret Records. Another one of those 82 Oi bands is The Exploited. Fantastic single this is. Dead Cities. Back with Hitler's in the Charts Again. I had heard Hitler's in the Charts Again on the Rodney on the Rock show on K-Rock. And I went out and got this single. Another great 82 Oi band, from that type of band, is D-Mob, No Room for You. This band was not as well known as Four Skins or The Exploited, but really good band. On Round Ear Records. A great punk band from Canada, DOA. This is Positively DOA. On side 1, it's got Fucked Up Ronnie, back with World War III. Side 2 has The Enemy, My Old Man's a Bum, and New Wave Sucks. And this is the band where Chuck Biscuits got his start. Dude that ended up playing with Black Flag, Circle Jerks, Danzig, Ian Dury, Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. Pretty cool 7-inch. This is all I have by this dude too. I heard his album's really good. Captain Sensible, Happy Talk. This was a big hit in England apparently. There's a good shot of Captain Sensible playing with a skirt or dress on. It looks like a dress. This guy was so funny, man. I saw The Damned only once, and Captain Sensible had so much charisma. He is funny, and they were a really good band live, The Damned. And I mentioned earlier in my last 7-inch one that I thought The Who should have asked Rat Scabies to play drums, after Keith Moon died, because he had a similar style. He was like, if you ever see footage of Keith Moon, man, he's like all over the place. He doesn't just sit there and play. And Rat Scabies would have fit in perfect. Something a little different. Well, it's not that much different than Happy Talk. It's Culture Club, Time, Clock of the Heart. This is fantastic. I know it's popular now to bag on Boy George, and why not? But the dude had a good voice, and this is a really good song. And one more song by them. What is this one? Church of the Poison Mind. Pretty cool picture sleeves. Here's a 7-inch by Beat Happening. I don't know if you can read that. Beat Happening. On K Records. Out of Olympia, Washington. Really cool. Oh, talk about cool. Big Black, He's a Whore. They cover the Cheap Trick song. And on the backside, they cover The Model by Kraftwerk. Really cool 7-inch. And this one's a little rarer, I believe. This is Big Black Rima Rima. It's a one-sided single. It was a giveaway for subscribers only of Forced Exposure. That was a punk rock zine in Chicago, I believe. It says Newtonville, Massachusetts, so maybe I'm wrong where it's from, but yeah, really cool to have that. Another cool single was Beck. This came out before his first album. I saw this at the store and there was a 10-inch, and I wish I would have got both of them. But it says side 2 and side 3. Steve threw up and it's backed with Motherfucker. But yeah, this is pretty cool stuff right here. This is a punk band, Assforts, punk band from Japan. Can you get those names there? Really cool. This is one of maybe my favorite G.G. Allin 7-inch. It's with Anti-Scene, and it's Violence Now, Assassinate the President, backed with Cock on the Loose. Really cool stuff. And I got another Anti-Scene one here. This is a live 7-inch, and it's My God Can Beat Up Your God. I don't know if you can see the picture of the band right there. But yeah, My God Can Beat Up Your God. And kind of along those lines, this is the Fearless Iranians from Hell. It's an EP. It's got Theme and Land of the Free on one side, and on the other side it's Blow Up the Embassy and the Iranian Clan. Pretty cool. This is actually a really good band. They had an album out that's really good too. This is a really good 7-inch. The Adolescents, Welcome to Reality, Losing Battle, and side 2 is Things Start Moving. Things Start Moving. It's a song about an acid trip. Really, really good. This is one that Hog's Ear Report showed. It's the Zany Guys Party Hits Volume 2. And I've been looking for Volume 1, and I just can't find the damn thing. Actually, there isn't a Volume 1. But yeah, really cool. Arizona punk band. And finally, I got to the end here. I always thought this was a really cool picture sleeve. X with White Girl, back with Your Phone's Off the Hook, but You're Not. Really cool shot of the band playing live. Yeah, X. Really, another band that was fantastic in concert. So that's it, boys and girls. Take care. See you later.